Eric Muathe with another brief educational video in response to an Indian stock. And so this is the name of the company, and we're going to go look at the requirements for the ultimate Muathe breakout, and also a little bit of a discussion on how to time stocks when they are moving higher. So we take a look at the stock here. We're looking at a 3-year monthly chart, and what I want to discuss here is the stock has previously moved to 3-year highs. As you can see here, it did this in, I believe, sometime in March, April or May of 2014. At the same time, it was breaking out above the prior monthly closing high. So your entry level was here after you had 1 month of rest. So 1 month of rest during this month here, and then the subsequent buy signal is when the stock moves above the previous monthly closing high. So we have one entry there. The stock would go on to have a nice run and eventually made a high here just above 36 and had one down month, and you can see there was a down month here. So what you do, you set an alert for the next time it moves above the previous monthly closing high, and you can see that on this subsequent month here it did not necessarily close above that, but it finally broke out here, which would have been sometime in September. So September was a breakout, and the entry level was at about just above 36. So that's your entry level. As of right now, you can see the stock has had 2 nice monthly gains, and we haven't seen any rest period. You can also see that during this breakout here, there was a move to 69.1 and also a move to 3-year highs, all-time highs on the monthly RSI. So the stock did meet the minimum requirements. So the question is it a buy now? The one thing you have to consider when timing stocks is, and I'm going to include a video link for another discussion on how to time stocks that are moving higher, is you have to go to the smaller time frames. You can see here on the monthly that there is no rest. We need a monthly rest if you're going to use the monthly charts for entry. Keep note that the stock is holding above 69.1, so the momentum continues to be in the name. So if we forward this and go back and take a look at the 2-year weekly, you can see here that we've had multiple breakouts. There was a breakout here after some rest period, and your entry level was the previous weekly closing high. There was a high made there and a subsequent breakout that was unsuccessful. So I need to stress that there was a breakout here that subsequently failed, and you need to be stopped out somewhere here. And what you do is you adjust and move your next buy point to this closing high there, and so that becomes a new buy point. And in the future, when the stock moves above that range, you want to be a buyer here. And unless you are stopped out after entry here, you want to own the stock, for a while. You can see that recently there was another entry level, which was somewhere at this closing high. There was about 2 weeks of rest, which is the minimum requirement, and then finally broke out there. So it's had 3 weeks of gain since the breakout. So in terms of a weekly timing aspect, the stock is not a buy, because the most recent breakout after a rest was here. And why do you need a rest? Because stocks can only move with power after they've had some congestion period, digestion period, and a period of rest. You want to own stocks that have rested before they start moving. And so as of right now, we see that the stock is still continuing on a run, and there's no new entry level. So to answer your question, if the stock is a buy at current levels here, I would say no, because the breakout already took place 3 weeks ago. Again, I'm going to include a video link that will explain into detail how you can use the weekly and the daily charts for timing whenever a stock is already moving higher, and especially when it's having multiple breakout levels. Eric Muathe, good luck, peace, and blessings. Woo!